And there we are. How are you all doing? Hope this Monday is treating you all well. I did start a bit early because I was a bit out for today. It was hot. Oh my god, it was so fucking hot. It got up to like 34 degrees and I was out there, not for too long to be fair, enough to just not have any sort of problems, but still in the middle of the peak of that temperature. And it was rough. I got kind of overheated. I needed to rest for a bit longer, so to kind of like cool off. So I decided to delay the stream for a bit and get to a point where I can manage it. This is gonna be like definitely an issue in the coming month, because I know July is usually the rough month when it comes to heat, where even my usual late stream hours can still be a bit rough, because even like 8-9 p.m. depending can be still pretty hot, and especially because I have to close everything around me while I stream. That does leave room for the computer and everything else out here to kind of create extra heat, and that does not make it nice at all. So I'll have to figure out ways to manage that. And to be fair, there are gonna be days where I'm probably gonna like reschedule or redo a few things. So we'll have to see. Also, hi there, Ari. I did notice you. Grasso being second, and also Grasso graduating. You should take a rest. Yeah, I think it is well deserved after going through a entire school year of things. Yeah, look around, have a rest, all that sort of stuff. That's completely fine by me. Today's, to be fair, especially with all this heat and everything, it's gonna be more of a low energy, chill kind of stream. We'll see. I don't know if there's gonna be much for me to talk about while we do stuff, but we'll see. Figure out. We'll see where everything goes. Although there is a quick little thing that I might have to announce. I'm already considering on rescheduling the Friday streams, because slowly but surely I'm starting to like get myself in some other responsibilities and engagements that usually dip over over the night. So that's definitely going to be a problem, where it is a possibility that it's gonna overlap with my starting streaming hours, and delaying it further than already it is, then it's already kind of late start. I don't think it's gonna be beneficial in the long run, because at the end of the day it's gonna slowly shift back to my original old school, for those who've been around from the beginnings, when I was like streaming literally towards midnight. And I was like streaming for like 3-4 hours into the night, and that's not something that I want to make a habit at all. So that's not really ideal. So I am considering on rescheduling how to the Friday stream. I'm thinking maybe doing it at a different hour, maybe doing it early, but with the heat and all that, it's gonna be rough. Especially for like right now for the summer, it's gonna be rough to do that. I don't want to move it on Sunday, because I would like to have a weekend day for myself. So I'm not really thinking on that. Maybe I'll move it Thursday. Maybe. And see where that leads. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, at the very least for this Friday, I'm gonna have like an engagement thing that is gonna happen, and I might need to shift the schedule and move that day. I'll have to think about it. I'm not yet fully decided for this week specifically, at the very least, how to move that stream. I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to move it. There's a possibility I'll have to cancel it. We'll see. But I'm already getting into the point where some of my schedule will have to adjust. Most of the schedule adjustment is going to happen on starting mid-September, because that's when I'm going to become a bit more responsible with other things. And that would, from preliminary discussions, that also requires me to be in a different location for a few days. So, and I'm not going to constantly move my equipment or decide to do like fully move at that location and do it there, because I don't think it's gonna be ideal for streaming anyways. So instead, I managed to negotiate the idea of maybe having a few days here at my own home, and I'm probably gonna stream on those days when I get here, and I'll try my best to have at least 3 days of streaming at the very least. So that's the plan. We'll see. But yeah, that's the initial gist of things for right now. As other things, currently nothing to report. As I mentioned before, most of my scheduling is gonna be as per usual until late July, where I'm gonna be away for like a week again. And then I'm gonna be back on August, and once again on late August, early September, I'm gonna be away again for like a week. And that one is confirmed. It's again just a week thing, not gonna be too long from that. So there's gonna be another stream break at that point. And in the in-betweens, not sure. There's a possibility. I don't think there's gonna be any other pause. Or like, because I was like thinking of doing something also immediately after I finish the thing that I'm doing in late July, but I don't think I have the time to do it anymore, so I probably am just gonna pass on it. And there's like another thing that I applied for like late October, but for that one I'll have to wait a response, and it's not necessarily likely. So for the time being, all that I know that's gonna take my time, where I'm gonna be completely away for like a significant time, is gonna be those 2 weeks, one in July, end of July, one at early September. That's so far it. I'm not anything else. It's still gonna be me here around locally, and at the very least I'll have a few streams available to do every week, so there shouldn't be a problem. So now for today and for the week, actually, to kind of do a quick rundown on what's the schedule. First, yeah, we moved all the cancelled stream from last week. This one, Warframe today, we're gonna talk about that as we jump into it. And the Slay the Spire one on Saturday, that's gonna be the next thing that's gonna be happening there as well. After, so we're gonna try our best to finish Slay the Spire, hopefully this time. Hopefully we'll succeed at Act 4 win, maybe. Then on Friday, depending on when exactly that's gonna happen, if it's gonna happen, still up to debate, but my plan was to give another look to Soulframe, because a lot of Prelude updates have been happening since I last looked at it, and I literally looked at it when the embargo basically ended, because for a significant amount of time the Preludes were not, you were not allowed to record or snapshot the content you were playing or put it publicly for the early Preludes and like playtesting versions until like a year or so ago, where they made it fully public. And that's when I played it for the first time. Even though I had the Preludes for a long time, I've had access to that game, but that was the first time I actually played it. And checked it for like a week or two, looked through the content. It was neat, and a lot of updates have been happening since, and I've not really looked back at it. So I was thinking maybe check it back again, seeing that now we are into in the Warframe deep end as well. So why not check some other DE content while we're at it? So that's another thing to plan, but we'll see how that's gonna turn out. And finally, we're gonna continue some more Final Fantasy tomorrow as well, continuing with the MSQ. We're looking for a revolutionary leader and probably plan out the Ishgardian revolutions ourselves. So who knows, we'll have to see how that's gonna turn out, and hopefully with no tragedies, hopefully. Boy, that would suck, but yeah, so far so good. And today, as mentioned, today is going to be mostly a chill stream, where my plan is going to be to do some Prime farming, because Equinox Prime has been unvaulted, and she is one of the Prime frames that I'm actually interested in. So I would love to grab her. And I'm only missing one part. I am missing the system blueprint. That is a rare drop, and as you can see, I am out of Aya. So I'm not doing hot, so that means that I need to start farming some Aya, but I am planning something different first, because I'm pretty sure I'm also lacking void traces to boost up my... Yep. I'm also lacking void traces to boost up my Aya, so my plan for now is I'm gonna run some Neo relics to just get myself some void traces. Once I get close to the capstone or at the capstone, then I'm gonna start farming for Aya. I'm gonna do it this way because there is a possibility other people are gonna be running the Equinox relics as well, and I might be lucky and grab the piece that I need. So that's the plan.
Might want to refine
and that means that I'll also have like a stockpile to prep for other future prime farms. From the looks of it, they already announced the next unvaulting, which is going to be Gara and Titania. I'm not sure if I'm interested in any of these at the moment. What are the weapons? Prime, bonus prime. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be interested in this run at the moment, so I might skip it.
You choose when you're good and ready.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna skip that one. Anything for the vault? No, just bright stuff, which I did collect. So that's good. I've seen the announcements for like TennoCon, and that we are gonna get a freebie, like for not the announcement that the TennoCon is gonna have some pretty cool stream drops. One of them being a fully built Mesa Prime, which, even though I'm not on the lookout for Mesa is a pretty good frame, and why not? A freebie Prime is a freebie Prime, so I'm not gonna say no to that. Even though I think I have quite a good chunk of her parts already, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Mesa. Oh, I'm missing only one part, and I would actually have her build. Wow. But still, a free prime build, it's a free prime build. I'm not gonna say no to that. But, I don't think I'm gonna delay this any longer, so... let's actually... jump into all this. Let me see. Anything special for... nah. Alright, let's... I would like to do a okay, I do have the Kavat. I would like to do a repeatable mission, like an infinite mission, because that means we're gonna get a lot more out of it. We're gonna do more at the same time, and yeah, we can do a defense. Why not? You know what? I want to chill, have some fun, do shenanigans. Let's go with Pome. Why not? Don't really care for. Sure. Don't have a specific. Oh, I think it took me to the I forgot how they're called. The relays. There we go. Brain was not braining.
Has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. There are void
somebody
fissures
got
in the area. Use
an
these
axe
to
already.
crack open a
Cool.
relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Yeah, I've not played Warframe, even though I was saying that I wanted to play a bit
Look for more reactant.
in the week, but just... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. If you want to lurk, you can lurk. If you want to chat, you can chat. All types of viewership is welcome. Ow. Let's grab this stuff. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be lucky.
You open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
And get a drop soon enough. What do you think about Foley? I have her build, but I've not yet got a chance to play her because I am out of Warframe slots at the moment. So I do need to grab myself some slots. I've not done the market, too much of the market yet. I've been a bit too busy. Although I'm pretty sure I have stuff that I could sell at the moment for some plat. I've not had an opportunity to actually play her, but from what I've seen while playing alongside of Foley, like I'm doing right now, it's actually pretty fun. I honestly think she synergizes really well with Komake because of the, you know, game mode active shenanigans, because she can spawn the Duviri buffs, and I can just gain myself my own buffs as well. And usually they work pretty well together. They're not gonna be a stalker invasion? Don't even know where the fuck are they. I see red dots on the map, but I do not see them in game. Oh yeah, we do have a stalker. Where is the boy? There it is.
Show me you've learned.
Anything fun? Man. No blueprint drop. I'm still hoping for like another Broken War drop, so I can craft it. So I can craft the full war, because I'm not gonna waste the quest reward one. Really been distracted, not really been focused on doing my stuff as Kome. So did he change something about the UI? I don't remember having that below next to my quest objective, like that purplish. Yeah, but unfortunately I can't offer too much personal insight. I've not had an opportunity to play Polly. Although I've seen ridiculous stuff with her. I think I was in a mission. I forgot. I think I was doing like actually a relic of void fisher of some kind, and I was not able to compete with a Foley. She was doing like 99% damage the entire game, the entire like rounds. No other character was able to compete, and she was doing the simplest thing ever, just rocketing everything around her. It was really funny. Also, hi there. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. The second that you get at level 3 rank up in level 2 is OP. You get a, yeah, the rocket launcher does a ton of damage. Yeah, because that's it is silly. Oh, speaking of rocket launchers. Something fun to kill? Actually. Huh? Oh, I think it expired, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, once I actually get some slots, I am planning, which I'm about to, because once I'm gonna do like a shenanigans once
Extraction is ready.
once I
Unless you
sell
can handle
the
more
standard
enemy.
Equinox. I'm probably gonna move around some frames and like move some stuff. I'm doing all fine so far. I'm doing all right. Ooh, Certifying Prime, I'll take that. And just cooling off, chilling, and doing some farms because it's been hot today. Like 34 degrees Celsius, kind of hot. Okay. Let's see. Not yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
fighting.
it's been
Another opportunity to
rough.
extract will appear
How
soon.
many? 11 void traces, man. Fucking sucks. Void trace farm is gonna be a bit. But I'm first doing this just in case I'm lucky enough to find someone who's actually running an Equinox piece. So I don't have to farm the Aya. Ah, I hit the obstacle, okay.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Okay. Oh, they're here. Yeah, higher 30s is a brutal temperature. Yeah. Thankfully, I was not required to stay too much outside, so I was able to like pass by through the heat. Just chill the rest at home. The only like rough stuff is that I don't have any sort of like AC or fan at home, so I have to like raw dog it. That's the sucky part. But at least in the house, it's not as bad. Oh, wrong one. Wrong door. Once I'm done with farming Equinox, I'm probably gonna look to see what would be next on the docket, because I am behind with a lot of like mod farming and like end game stuff. Like I've just finished the quest and that was it. That's all I've done. Although the new Jade Shadow quest was fun, I did like it. But there are stuff that I need to get first mod-wise and, you know, just generally build-wise. And then also, there's some other frames that I want to farm. I do want to get Uriel now that I've done the old piece quest. I do want to get Sirius and Orion as well. So that's also on the docket. Dante also, because unfortunately I was not, I was away during the summer game release like live stream, like Dante drop, so I was not able to get it that way. So I have to do it the old-fashioned way. And I think there's like some other ones. There's the Orvex, I think it was the name of the basically walking nuclear plant frame. That's also another one that I would be interested in. I don't like the new visual with the dots. It is nice. It's more of an issue now of me getting used to the to it, but outside of that, it's fine. Oh, hello there. I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. How are you? I've not paid attention to my fucking quest at all. To be fair, it is a low level farm, so I'm not really bothered about it.
Continue fighting.
Let's see. Anyone up? I suppose we'll get the early part. I'm fine, I haven't played this for many years, but I installed it again. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh! I hope you're gonna have fun with that. It's been a while for me as well. I've actually jumped back into Warframe like 6 months ago. I decided to start fresh because my old account was all over the place. My friends just threw me through the content and I have like no memory of what was going on, what was happening. I remember like I stopped around the second dream quest. I think that was the last time I played when it was still current content. So yeah, I'm that kind of behind. I'm that kind of like an oldie Warframe player. But technically still baby Tenno because a lot of things have changed since. And I decided to start fresh. Had a lot of fun with it, enjoying my time. I think the most that I enjoyed a lot about Warframe is that it's one of those few times where the game doesn't really give you any sort of like FOMO experience, or it doesn't give you that need of you have to be ever present in the game, which I've had like almost like a month break, but you know I can still collect the same things that I collect, grab the same things I want to grab. Technically I missed the Belly of the Beast operation, and I could have gotten some arcanes a lot easier through that operation if I farmed it, but that's not that big of a deal. You can still get those arcanes in other ways, so it's fine. I would have liked it to get it from the event, but the thing is that at the very least they do have a tendency to rerun because the operation was I think it was the second rerun they've done of it, so it's not like it's not gonna happen again in the future. I probably should have taken like a better like status weapon. Ooh. Okay. I also installed Dark Sector on Steam. It's sort of the game that started all because of the sci-fi. I am a knowledgeable of Dark Sector. I actually have the game. I've never played it. I was thinking of maybe doing a stream of it. At some point, just kind of like, let's see some of the original ideas. Although Dark Sector doesn't really follow what's really happening with the Warframe. You can see the DNA there. Like some of the weapons are there. Literally the first rendition of Excalibur, if you think about it, like the poster boy Warframe is the main protagonist. I still think it would have been cool if they were like trying to maybe tie it up with Warframe 99. And to some extent you can see some elements of Dark Sector in 99, but you know, not having the same characters or lore or to be fair, like design motif, I can understand that. You know, it's been many years since Dark Sector was released, so it makes sense that they wanted to give a different idea with how a contemporary Warframe human hybrid would have looked like with the proto frames. It's an amazing game. I just didn't finish it when it so yeah, I've heard like good things in general about it. I think I did hear like it's a bit rough on the console, not on the console, on the PC version. I vaguely remember something about that, but I'm not fully sure. I cannot don't take my word for it. I am not completely positive about it, but I vaguely heard something about that.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Getting something. Grab another monkey part. Any more? Okay. Making sure.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Which is gonna be a bit rough to farm. Can already feel that. I could do like a few void trace farms, then farm for some Aya, try to do a run for the relic myself and vice versa, but I have a weird suspicion I'm probably gonna waste a lot more time that way. I'm not sure. I feel like it's gonna be speedier if I first get the void traces and even, you know, roll the dice of maybe finding someone who's through the random queue who's actually running the relic. Maybe I'm lucky enough to get it that way. I have to like double check because I don't fully remember like what's a good Aya farm. Technically it would be the bounties, I think. Because relic farming for relics is not, I think, the best option. I think I've gotten a small amount of Aya from just doing the, like relic runs, like capture missions in the void. Don't really know what's. I could also use rep to just run the Gamba and get some relic packs as well. But that one is also not really a guarantee, and I think it feels more like a waste to do it that way. Finally, I actually now paid attention on doing the doing that mission, the challenge. Yeah. But I like your avatar. Reminds me of Kingdom Hearts Axel. I'm not familiar with Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. No, either way, thank you so much. I do pride myself in having a hopefully creative design. I'm thinking of doing some tweaks on for the model, and hopefully starting September, I'm gonna get some. I'm starting to get some additional income that hopefully I can funnel into doing a revision on the model, and hopefully if I have enough funds, maybe even actually get a fully rigged model as well. That would be nice, like a full body one, because this is just a half body. You need to kind of break the illusion for those who are not in the know of and I want to do like some tweaks, because there are some design elements and motifs that I would like them to be better visualized and represented. So yeah, it is a compliment. Yeah, I did take it that way. Don't worry. I do appreciate it. Thanks. And hopefully, maybe even with the full body rework, I can maybe also use that as an opportunity to figure out a bit better, because I know my my face tracking is a bit rough. I'm still figuring out and struggling to handle and do that a bit better, but I'm just roughing it at the moment. And also maybe like have a full setup, because I do need a few more pieces to kind of better identify. And some better like generic stream graphics would be nice, because these one are just like freebies. Basically do like a fully brand myself, hopefully with those funds that are gonna come my way. Maybe have an official debut. Maybe I'm throwing the word out there, but I'm not fully sure. I'm not gonna say that that's gonna be the thing that's gonna happen. I would love that to be the possibility, to be the thing where I can just have like a fully official debut, because up until now I still consider it my undebuted arc, where I'm just doing the things that I'm doing with whatever things I find. Are you playing on PC? Yeah, I am playing on a mouse and keyboard on a computer. For games like Warframe, I don't honestly like to run on mouse and keyboard, not a mouse, on gamepad, because it is a shooter game at the end of the day, and I don't like shooters. And yeah, on a gamepad.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity.
Hello there, how's it going?
Soon.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping yourself safe in these hard days, because oh boy, it is rough across. I would say across the globe. I wanted initially to say across Europe, but I think across the globe it's a better summation of how hard it fucking is. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, do keep yourself safe, stay hydrated. Have the proper vitamins. From my understanding, like potassium is really good during the heat. Not really sure why. I'm not scientific enough. I'm not really knowledgeable on this kind of thing, but I think it's good. General hydration and nutrition, and keeping yourself in the shade as much as possible, even if you're required to be outside. Still keep yourself protected, because oh boy.
Open the relic. Finish your mission, and we'll take a look inside.
Nice. Maybe I should grab my vtuber and put Resource Retriever on him instead, doing the combat, just so I can have a better synergy with Contagious Bond. I think I hit. I feel like how I'm just looking in the direction of some enemies and they just die. And not because of me, they just simply heal over. Oh man, I whipped that so bad. Okay. Later. Didn't count as airborne. On. Right. I bring the void traces. 60. That's not. I got some shitty drops in numbers, and I don't think. Okay, it's kind of rough doing the mission with lengthy lines of sight.
Style, baby. It's all about knowing who you are and not giving a damn.
Alright. I'm curious to see what's gonna be announced with within the TennoCon. I did I mean, there are hints and smatterings and rumors that Tau is on the horizon, and we might actually finally get there.
Extraction is ready.
So maybe that's gonna be the big announcement. Maybe. We'll have to see. Okay, any more? Nope. Yeah, okay.
That's the last of them. Objective is
We are
secure.
out.
Let's go home.
Okay, how much did we collect? Uh, 61. I've also heard maybe Excalibur skin is coming to Fortnite. Maybe? I'm not sure though. These are usual corporate business collab things. I'm not so much interested in them, and to be fair, I don't really care much about Fortnite. That's more than anything the reason. But sure, I mean, if there's an audience there, I suppose, why not? Hey, money's money, collabs are collabs. It is a rumor, so who knows? Yeah, who knows? What else could I run? I have something related that I don't care for. I technically do need these system like so. Okay. But I am curious to see what's going to be announced. I'm not sure if the schedule is already has already been put public. At what hours are the streams or like the announcements gonna happen? Maybe I'll co-stream it. That's also a good way for me to guarantee that I'll get I'll get myself the messed up Prime reward while I'm at it. I will have to see. How much TennoCon? Yeah, I know it's early July. I just do not know the hours. If they're gonna be like convenient for me to stream or not, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be America time, and that means a late stream for me in that scenario. how it's gonna be. I'm not sure. Don't think I've seen. I've seen like past announcements of TennoCon, but you know, just the specifics. I don't know, trailers or anything in that regards, but not like the full runtime of a show. I do not know how exactly they are. I'm expecting like most, you know, game events, like announcement studio things that happen in panels that discuss about elements of the game or new things in development. Sneak peeks, interviews. I don't know. Does Warframe do any sort of like competition stuff? Because, you know, like for example, if we put BlizzCon, you know, there's a whole thing where, you know, we had the like the dungeon competitions, the PvP stuff, you know, StarCraft and Diablo for like a thing, or Overwatch esport thingies as well. I'm not sure like if D does anything like that with Warframe at TennoCon.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Let's see. Or I guess I'll grab a Scourge. I did just notice the R. I see a very specific type of farm.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I wonder if they're farming. I'm guessing they're farming for our parts. I'm suspecting. Hold up, I want something really quick. Oh. Okay, that's weird. I cannot snooze ads, so I suppose I do have to apologize. An ad is coming. I did not check the hour as I jumped into another endless, so an ad break is gonna happen in like 2 minutes. And for some reason I cannot snooze it. I don't know why. Kinda odd. I've seen like some people mention that but also I don't know, but keeping like Twitch content creator things or like streamer things. I did hear like other people mention that it's been harder to snooze ads in recent weeks. At times the function was not working.
Finish your mission to find
And I know in my case, I knew for a long time it was mostly like a bug thing where it just doesn't appear on the chat like preview overlay that I have on my OBS. But if I go on the actual stream manager, I can do it from there. But apparently I cannot. Even though I did stream recently, because that's also the thing that in case you have, I think if you haven't streamed for a while, it doesn't allow you. And once you have a few streams, I think back in your backlog, it then enables again, something of that sort. But weirdly enough, no, the function is disabled right now. Weird. Anyways, yeah. I usually try to, you know, plan out breaks when ads happen, because I can also take a break myself. It can be nice. Is what I found out. July 11th, 11 a.m. To 4:30 p.m. ET. I'm really bad with time zones. I do not know what exactly that means. Singing Lotus. Getting a concert. Yeah, I'll have to check. I do not know with the time zone how that's gonna work.
Reinforcements available. Do you
Okay, we're already
choose to
doing
leave
way
now
better
or
with
continue
weight traces for
fighting?
this run. I am liking this. Where? Oh. Well, I suppose I can take an ad break now,
The extraction
so
team will
that
take over
actually
from here. Time to
lined up
evacuate.
nicely. So, the ad break is still running, so I will be taking a break now, and I will return in a few minutes. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there we go. There we have it. An advertisement. What are you talking? Yeah, I was like talking about the what you just posted before. So yeah, I do not know what exactly like that means is when it comes to like hours. I have like no clue because I'm really bad with time zones. So actually, hold up. I can probably do a quick Google right now. 11 a.m. ET. Not ET, not EO. What the fuck? That would be 6 my local time. 6 p.m. That's actually within reasonable hours. Yeah, 6 in the afternoon. Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable. As could probably do a stream July 11th. When is that on? Oh, next Saturday. Huh. Okay. Okay. Sounds doable. Sounds doable. Unless I'm not busy that Saturday that early in the day, I should be able to do it. I shouldn't have too big of a deal. Yeah, right now I was like thinking maybe we should do some bounties. Maybe you should grab some Aya, or maybe I should just stockpile my void traces first. We'll see. Anyways, hi there, Pella. Adreancards Season 2 trailer dropped a few hours ago. Looked pretty dope. I did hear about that. A friend of mine told me about it. I've not yet actually seen the trailer, so I have no idea. I think I've seen like a screenshot image a few days ago of the second season, and looked. I liked the styles. Look neat. So I am excited to see what's in store for our second season, and how many feels I'm gonna get this time around. Oh boy, I can't believe I have to get a Netflix subscription again for this. Did it announce on the trailer? Because I don't care about that, but that's not a spoiler for me. When exactly it's gonna be released? I'm asking so I don't have to look look on it right now. That's basically why. Also, I do appreciate the follow, Zenny. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay. It has a lot of 90s OV elements. Oh, cool, neat. But yeah, I'm excited to watch it again. To watch the sequel. Maybe I have to do like... Nah, I don't want to do a rewatch of the first one. To be fair, they're not even connected anyways. And I don't want to feel the feels again. Not right now. God.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
Oh, okay, that's a
You must defend our
really low
equipment
mastery
until
team
reinforcements arrive.
that I'm paired up with.
Watch
Interesting.
out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
It's the first time in a while I've actually been... I'll try to like look at my... I think it was... that it will come this fall. Okay. Ooh, it lines up pretty well actually.
We're near a fissure.
I would have some money to actually have a Netflix sub open, at the very least for the duration of the season, or just wait until all the episodes. I forgot if Edge Runners dropped all the episodes or were they doing bundles. I don't
Enemies
remember.
are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Yeah, I'll probably maybe wait until like if it's the latter with like episode drops. Maybe I'll wait until everything got released so I can probably just binge it and just get one month on Netflix and that's it. Because I'm not sure if there's anything else that I want to watch at the moment.
You have collected
That
enough
is-
reactant to open your relic.
That is on Netflix. Maybe there are like a few things, but I'll have to check. There's stuff that because I do have an Amazon Prime sub, mostly for the VOD benefits than anything else that I get for the streams. And I do need to watch some stuff from Amazon. I still need to watch some of the Critical Role things because I've not watched some of the later seasons of Vox Machina or the Mighty Nine. I do want to watch the Mighty Nine. Second season of Invincible I haven't watched. There was like something, there was some other stuff, but I don't remember right now that I wanted to watch on Prime. Yeah, I'm blanking right now. I'm trying to think because I could have sworn there was something else that I wanted. I just can't seem to put my finger on it. Because I'm really bad when it comes to like show watching. Nice. It's actually really funny if these low MR peeps are doing Equinox runs.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions be paved with hell.
Yeah, when it comes to like show watching, I'm not sure if there's anything else. To be fair, I've said this for a long time that I need to go back into and get back into catching up with my Gundam stuff. Because I've stopped somewhere at Gundam ZZ. I am watching them in a in-universe chronological order, mostly because I prefer the smattering of releases, like the way they're kind of like panned out, because you get a few glimpses of like newer and some of the newer ones, and then, you know, in between some of the more oldie ones, because there is some Gundam stuff that personally I think didn't age well when it comes to like quality. Like the original Gundam from like late 70s, it's a rough one to watch in my personal opinion. It's rough. Animation quality, voice acting, especially, and I think even a bit of the how the show was done, like writing wise. I don't think it is the best with some of the stuff you encounter later. Also, Science Saru, the studio has made a Dawn. Some I've heard of the anime. I just have not seen it. Is making a reboot of the Ghost in the Shell. Didn't Ghost in the Shell had like a newer-ish anime like a few years back? Wasn't that also on Netflix? Or was that the actual OG one? I could have sworn like there was some newer-ish Ghost in the Shell anime stuff that happened in some recent years. Oh well, who knows? Also, speaking of Warframe slots.
Nora sleeps better knowing her
speaking of
dreamers are
Warframe
out
slots.
there, working
I was like actually
to
talking
lift
about
us
that.
up.
Defeat the tank. Okay. Split. Only a primary weapon equipped. Probably do that, but not.
That's
no.
all from me.
Manga story points, and I think they will now adopt manga story points they've never before animated. Yeah, cool. That's actually sounds neat. I do like some with some, honestly, if that's a way to do a reboot, I think I would prefer it that way, because there are animes that have done like reboots, like especially for those who know like some of the goldies, where some of it I've personally enjoyed aspects of the original one over the reboot, or better said, like the full run one, because every time, usually when I'm talking about like animes that have had like reboot reruns, like reboot versions, are usually animes that when they were like produced initially, they were not the manga was not fully released, like they were still releasing volumes. You know, good example, something like Full Metal Alchemist, Hellsing, even Naruto to some extent, but Naruto kind of tried to keep it, where the original anime, you know, started to veer off into their own creative writing, and that once they got past the existing mangas. And there are points where I feel like the original did like the first run did something interesting, because of that factor that, you know, it's not, they don't have to plan out the entire you know, the entire manga. They have just a section of it. They can focus a bit more on the on like some of the deeper character story points that happen in the mangas. Like the best example, even though I like Hellsing Ultimate, I think Hellsing Ultimate out of the two is a better representation overall. There are aspects of the original Hellsing that I liked a lot more, and I would have loved to see them present in Ultimate as well from the original. Specifically, Sarah's inner conflict with accepting vampirism. I really like that that kind of like internal character conflict that she had of not accepting to be a vampire and refusing to drink blood and having this entire like aspect of temptation. I really like that about Sarah's character in the original, and I was kind of sad that, even though that is the style of the mangaka, with Hellsing Ultimate was quite obviously faithfully done in the style of the mangaka, where some of the humor was kind of replicated from how it was done in the mangas as well. But I feel like some of the more deeper character stories were really nicely done in the original run, and I would have loved to see that, because I think like Sarah at some points kind of evolved a bit into just a comic relief character, even though he had a lot more layers to her. Manga is actually great and no one reads it, but because the anime is shit. That could also be a case. Usually
Reinforcements.
it's not always done greatly. I think Fullmetal Alchemist has done it like in a weird, funky way. The original, how they veered off from the OG manga before Brotherhood. Yeah. Hellsing, I didn't like. It was kind of weird where they went with that, you know, true ultimate vampire form. I did like the nod or homage of fine, fuck it, I'll drop. Of Vlad the Impaler that they've done at the end.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
You know, they've done the kind of the homage to, like, you know, Vlad the Impaler literally at the end of it. That was like, I appreciated that, but it was a weird ending to it. Yeah, but Hellsing, to be fair, I don't remember the author's name, but that has done Hellsing and also the Drifter and manga as well, and they also had like I think only a season run of Drifter as well. The author has a thing with power fantasy, and it's fun. Like, power fantasy can be cool, and I think the author does it really well to kind of like represent it. And I would have really loved more Drifter. I don't think they've done more than one season with Drifter. I would have loved to see more of Drifter. It had like a fun concept, even though immediately at the end of the first season, the villains are exactly the same, and that one I was a bit pissed off. I was like, okay, buddy, at this point it's kind of on the nose. I understand that, you know, history is a thing, and, you know, there are arguably bad people because they are fascists, but still, could you not have done like a different kind of villain? If it has one or two OVAs, might have to look into that. Because when it comes like to Power Fantasy, I like that. I like the interesting interpretation of, you know, historical figures having superpowers, and I guess because of that they had to have the villains be who they were. But still, man, they could have done something different. Release is like chapter a half. Huh. Yeah. Honestly, when it comes like right now, I'm really behind with animes, and aside from like some very specific releases and more like current releases, you know, the way Edge Runner is. Oh, actually, maybe while I get the subscription for Edge Runners, I might actually have a look see at Castlevania, because I've not seen Nocturne, and I want to watch Nocturne because I really like Castlevania. It's probably one of my favorite animes from the Netflix production stuff. Oh boy. And of course Edge Runners as well. I do need to watch Nocturne, so I may take that as an opportunity to also watch Nocturne. No. But yeah, well, mostly just newer-ish things that maybe are like more hype, more very specific, more catered to my taste. And I've not really been in that
Finish your mission to find
in that kind of like period how I was in my high school years, in that kind of like exploration phase. It was like looking for new animes every day, like every season, to see something new to watch. Because I did that for like a while, but I kind of stopped because I can't really keep up, or I want to like. I think I prefer to like go with quality over quantity, or something that I know I would like, or it's some sort of IP or concept that I find interesting, and not just experiment with new things every time. Mostly because I don't have the time that I wouldn't want to. And right now, my biggest thing is I have a lot to catch up with that I want to watch, and or if I want to watch certain IPs that I really like and would love to have them fully covered. Like as I said, Gundam would be one of them. I would like to actually finish the Universal Century timeline at some point in the future. 2025, every half year. 2025 was the last chapter. Fuck, man. Fuck. It's almost like a year, more than a year actually, then since the last release. Damn. I think this will be an unfinished project. Possibly. It does suck, but oh well. Sometimes it be like that. I know the Berserk fans are really also kind of like suffering with that, but that's mostly because of unfortunate tragedy than anything else. I'll have to got into Berserk myself, maybe at some point. Seems around my alley, considering that I like stuff like Doom. If we're talking about like video game stuff. Maybe at some point, but again, it's one of those things where who knows when that sometimes gonna happen. And hey, they get a new Gate anime. To be fair, I think I maybe watched some episodes of Gate. I'm not even sure if I've watched the entire anime, but I'm shocked. Oh shit! Actually, on that kind of like more, not necessarily oldie, but more kind of like animes that are a bit more iconic, or at the very least have been more of an everlasting name. I think there's Konosuba stuff that I've not watched in a while that I want to catch up, because when it comes to like more tropey animes, Konosuba is still like peak top tier. Overlord, I'm really behind with some Overlord seasons as well. I think I've not seen the last two seasons, I think. I remember I've seen like 2 seasons, and I think they're like 4. Sure. Like this. Okay, no one else is eating themselves. Good. Which one? Grab. I watched Konosuba season 1 as season 2 came around the time when I fell off from anime as media as a whole. Konosuba is really good. Like, honestly, I think I've watched the second season. I think there's only 2 seasons, and I know there's also like an OVA or like full run movie. I think that one's the only one I'm missing. I'm not sure if they've done a 3rd season. I don't think they did. But I do like Konosuba because it's one of those rare cases because for those who watch anime probably know that when it comes to comedy with Japan and Asia, comedy is a bit different. They do comedy in a different style, which I don't think is always to the Western palette. Right, it doesn't like always hit the mark. But I don't know, Konosuba, I think they've been able to do it in such a way that it can also appeal to a more let's say globalized or international market. So that's something I've always kind of like respected. This comedy is fucking rough, like, and there are like aspects of humor. They are a bit more into the I forgot the term right now. Absurdist sort of humor in a lot of scenarios, but in a way that I don't think we do it when it comes to like absurdist humor. It's like its own kind of brand of absurdist humor. And Konosuba has been able to kind of manage that aspect a lot better. Don't want to. On wall latches. That sucks. Not necessarily that sucks, but this map, I don't like this map to do like wall latches, so no thanks. Like 2017, 2024, I had no idea what happened between them. I only watched Cyberpunk, which kind of reopened my interest in anime. Of course, Evangelion 4.0. Even to this day, even though I am a mecha aficionado, even to this day, I'm still lacking the Evangelion badge. Sorry, I still need to watch that. Like, there are some classic mecha stuff that I still need to watch outside of just Gundam. And Evangelion is high up there in the list. Once I'm done with, at the very least with Universal Century Gundam. Which I do need to. Maybe I'll find some way to kind of queue up some time. Personal time to actually watch it. I'll see. It's been all over the place with life the past month, so I'm not sure how exactly I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm probably gonna get to a more solidified schedule or like a more significant term about around September. So that's still a while. That's gonna happen. Also, I might be planning, I'll have to think about it, of doing some, maybe trying out some new games, starting that period as well, because I will have some extra income and I might be able to grab a few things that I probably wanted to do that have been left in the backlog of I should probably be doing it at some point. I did mention I still have technically I still am lacking the badge of doing all the Doom IP things. Because I've not played Dark Ages yet. And technically I still need to do Plutonian Experiment from the OG stuff. Okay. I'm out.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Quick thinking. Ever had this one before? Okay. Raise energy to stop lethal damage. Interesting. Okay. Also, I have to remind myself now that I can like do a few things. Also, I do have slots now, so I can actually grab some of the frames here. And I already know what I'm gonna grab. I'm probably I first want to grab the frames that I know I'm gonna yoink into the abyss to feed. I just say this again, it has been my favorite anime since I saw it first time back in 07. It's my favorite to this day. And you have fun, you can experience that series first time only once. I know there's crazy stuff with it when it comes to Evangelion. And to be fair, I am thankful that Evangelion is one of those, I think it's one of those few animes where it's really hard to be spoiled, because if you are not really in the know, like actually experiencing the anime, it's really hard to understand what people are referencing or pointing out. A lot of the time, so it is one of those rare cases where I think it's really hard to be spoiled. Like you have to really get out of your way to try to like spoil yourself with Evangelion. I think because I've always seen like Evangelion stuff in passing, but it's never like I've been able to like connect dots of aspects of the characters or of the story. To be fair, from what I know, Evangelion is wild when it comes to the story. So I don't think I can be truly spoiled a bit, and it's one of those rare things that I do like, because there are, like for example, a game title that it's one of the few things that I am so sad about that I would never experience it in my life, because I knew the twist before playing the game, because I didn't have the game at the time, and I'm really sad about it. Is the first BioShock game. I'm not gonna say it just because I don't want to ruin other people's twist, but the twist in BioShock, I already knew it. I was already aware of it, so to me it never hit, and I'm so annoyed about it because it's such a great twist. And if you know it from the beginning, yeah. So yeah, that is one of my one of those few moments where I had stuff spoiled, and I wish I wasn't, because I would have loved to experience it fully. Yeah, you would only understand it after the fact. Yeah, I kind of get that. I kind of got that. It's one of those things where you'll probably connect the dots either when it's just about to happen or immediately after you're gonna understand it. And I kind of appreciate that type of storytelling, just because of that fact, because it's too fucking wild to decipher without the context.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
I love that about the game. I'm not really into. I'm not sure if there's other. When it comes to like game twists, I'm not sure if there are other game twists that I would have loved not to have had experience. I think BioShock is probably one of the more significant ones. For like shows, I do not know if there's, not that they come to mind at the moment, if there were any.
Relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Well, actually with games I might have one. I'm not gonna say much about it because technically I am currently playing it. I have a vague suspicion that I've been spoiled with some things in Final Fantasy XIV by accidentally. And I think some of them I'm about to experience pretty soon, if that's the fact, because I think it is related to Heaven's Word. I'm not gonna say it because I just again, it's one of those things where I think I've seen it in passing, but I tried to kind of like move quickly through it, so I didn't have time to process it. So I'm not 100% sure, but I have a vague suspicion that, especially I think after last stream, I've had this kind of weird inkling of I vaguely noticed the death flags, and I'm not sure now what's going on. So I have a vague suspicion that either next stream or the stream after that, I'm just gonna be something's gonna happen. I want to watch Nausicaa Valley of the Valley to win, but I did. But then I would have seen all of Hayao Miyazaki's movies. It's the last one I have to see, and I don't want to live in a world with no Miyazaki movies I have not seen. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of scenario. I don't know what to say about that. Honestly, I'm kind of in that same vein with like Tarantino movies, but I don't think I've barely seen any Tarantino movie, to be fair. Like I'm pretty sure I have more unwatched Tarantino movies than I have watched, and I have a weird suspicion that even the watched ones I have them in passing. I'm not the best film buff. Like my pop culture knowledge is lacking in film, music, and other areas in that section. Like literally, I watched The Shining at university, and that was because it was one of the movie watching requirements for like a narrative design course that I was a part of. Technically it was a longer list of things that I needed to watch from there, but I just didn't have the time to watch them. Well, not necessarily the time, because I had the time because I was a student, but I just, again, that same problem that I have where I'm just gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that, and I just never.
Extraction is ready.
Something else comes up that I want to do, and I just don't do the other things. And also, like, the movie recommendations were like really important, like pop culture movies. Like, not, it wasn't something like, you know, film school obscurity of any sorts. If it is only Tarantino movie I have yet to watch. Okay. So far so good. I've not really been lucky with my select relics. Don't be like this. Bruh, for real?
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Okay. I like art house movies. I don't think I've seen any.
Your relic is opened.
Okay. Am I close to the halfway mark with my farm? I'm gonna stop when I have like around 700 because I'm not gonna farm to capstone because those extra 50 void traces are not useful for refinement. They're useful because I know I'm not gonna lose anything that goes over 700. That's where I'll probably stop. I'm getting close to halfway mark. I've watched Cowboy Bebop and those have. I'm halfway through Cowboy Bebop. I've started watching it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I started watching it like a year or two ago. I think I was like sick. I started watching it while I was like sick. I think I reached the halfway point. Then I got better. I started doing other things, and I've not got back to continue watching it. I'm pretty sure like I've stopped somewhere halfway through Cowboy Bebop. I did like what I seen. I wanted to see more, but I just got distracted with other things and then completely forgot. And now I'm once again reminded, and I know for a fact I'm gonna forget about it again. Maybe again, maybe with the Netflix resub for Edge Runners, I might be able to watch the remainder episodes. Although it's one of those things where it's been a while since I've actually watched the entire show, the entire anime, so it might be better if I rewatch it from scratch just in case I forgot stuff, because that's also a possibility. It's the RPG dilemma of too much time has passed, you don't remember what the fuck was going on, and maybe it's better to start from zero. But something I've watched that I've not fully finished when it comes to like actual full seasons. It's probably one of the few now that I'm thinking about it with the Cowboy Bebop. Because with anything else that I've not fully watched, it's usually just not watched the newer seasons. And Gundam is the other one. Because I've started watching Gundam ZZ for like a few episodes and I stopped. It was also like one of those things when I started watching ZZ that it kind of had that vibe to me, the same thing that I kind of felt when I started watching Boruto. It felt like the entire character, we are like redoing the story again with just new characters, but we're going through the same learning experience, to the same types of character development. We're not really exploring something new, which is why I didn't watch Boruto. It's just because it felt like I was just watching Naruto 2.0. Like the starter one, so I decided to like just drop it and not really be interested in it. And to me, like Gundam ZZ felt like that. It felt like it was Gundam Zeta, with just a bit of the environment is changed, but just going through those same story points and tropes of Zeta, with just different characters. So that's why I think after a while it just felt I kind of like slightly fell off of it. Come on, wants to go rewatch Serial Experimental Lane. I love it so Love it so much. It became from an 8 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. I'm not familiar with it. So I can't have an opinion.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Huh? Where there? I could have sworn I saw the other ones not having a relic run. The fuck? Weird.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back.
98
Time to
psychological
get
sci-fi. Interesting. Sounds neat. Honestly, that sound neat. I have to check it. Okay, I do want to grab a few. It's good in my opinion, obviously. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me grab the OGX Gal. I do have the slot for them. Up. Let's feed the boy. Doom warning, the Warframe will be consumed in the process. Yep. Doom. Confirm. Yoink. I need to run, have a fun stream, remember to drink water. I will remember. To be fair, I am getting close to an ad break and I have to do a refill actually because I am out of drinks. Fine for the demon this. Interesting. Okay, that was the last, the one I wanted to yeet for the time being in those slots. After 10 invigoration, a mutation allows one of the current invigoration to be applied on the frame. Current invigoration to be applied. I don't have any of these. I don't have Harrow. Man, rough. Oh, this takes a while until the substance is available. Energize. Can have XP by feeding. Oh, increase the efficiency of your ammo consumption. Oh, interesting. Our controls not yet. Let's feed, boy. What do I have in abundance? I do have a lot of costume. I think you would like. You are a freak. Okay. Here. Oh yeah, we can go in there. This. Entus. Fury. I'm gonna throw Tecrot. Euro. I could probably throw Plastids. You're not sure. Thousand Plastids fed. Okay. Not cryotic. Oh, I know that the orchid stuff good for you. But I can't use it for anything else. Fine, let's go with some nav. Arrow. Mania. Actually, yeah, let's do the thermal sludge. Okay, everything else is done. Eat. Eat, boy, eat. Astral shell. Oh, that's from the boys from the Orion and Sirius. Banish blood altar. Beach. I know blue very heavily used one. Wave that ensnares and slows enemies, siphoning their life force. F well. Oh, I get Yomomori if I do Kome. Interesting. Although I can only subsume one at a time. That's a bit fair enough.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
I'm gonna grab Atlas. Oh no, actually I do have Pharaoh, just I forgot I did the other, but it's not my priority. I want to get Revenant first and then the rest. And now I have the slot for Revenant. I might... Not yet, actually. My plan is I want to grab Atlas first to do a bit of mastery with him, and then we'll see. Anyhow, so an ad is about to come up, so I'll be taking a break now, and I will return after the ad break and try once again to do some more Void Trace farms. So I'll see you all in a few minutes. Okay, there we go. So let's keep up with the farm, because we still have more to farm. There's still more Neo Fishers to do. Which relic to go with? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cancel this. Once again. That's more like it.
This embryonic fluid injector has been recalibrated to wreak havoc on Tile Regor's cloning operation. Defend the injector for as long as possible to ensure maximum damage. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fisher.
Hey.
Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Let's see. I'm thinking at the moment because it is a bit hot and the room is getting a bit uncomfortable because of how I have to do the stream environments. Everything has to be closed to, you know, minimize the outside noise. It is a bit rough now with the heat on. Summer's always rough for me for streaming anyway. And I'm thinking if I should maybe end the streams a bit early, just run for like an hour less, especially because I also started an hour later than usual, and I don't think I want to extend to actually past midnight. I don't think I want to do that. So I am debating on this. We'll see. I want to run this full hour to see what's gonna happen with the farms. I'm still hopeful maybe I'm gonna be lucky and grab the last Equinox pod that I need from some rando that is running the relic. But that's still a big if. Because you know, the vaults have been have run for some time already, and I don't think anyone. I'm not sure how many people are trying for vault runs for like unvaulted drops at this moment. I'm guessing some people are waiting for the next one for Titania and Zara. That's my suspicion.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Yeah. Sure, actually, why not? Okay, so far. Standard. Oops, good.
Fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
That's like an oldie relic. Okay, doing this shit.
Collected enough reactive to open the level.
Ooh, nice. And I don't really need the ammo efficiency because I have like infinite ammo weapons. Not really useful. Like, think about it. Out. Although I am curious to see that, you know, being on the topic of animes and all that, I'm actually curious to see what exactly they're going to do with Edge Runners. I've not seen the trailer, so I'm curious and interested to have a look at it afterwards. And what themes are we gonna, like, themes or like characters are we gonna encounter? Because I'm suspecting they're not gonna try to tell the same story or kind of touch upon the same themes that the first Edge Runner kind of focused on when it comes to what Night City is as a city and character. And because I think that's the point of, at least now that they are starting with the second season, a different cast, is showing different parts of the setting and how the setting can be and how the people that live in it are affected. Kind of like in a way of how we've seen some of the mini like OVAs or like mini seasons, like, or like mini animes from things like Gundam, actually. So a good example, like with the Universal Century, seeing both sides of the war, both Zeon and the Earth Federation, how each side kind of like deals with each other and views the world, you know, and how Night City, and here maybe how Night City can affect people. But in a different way, like not still that unending battle, or that that aspect that anyone who jumps into Night City is it is doomed to fail or die in some way.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Like someone is trying to grab that scourge barrel. Which I wouldn't mind.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, interesting on this. I guess as I said, I'll take that opportunity with Edge Runners to also catch up with other shows and animes that I want to watch on Netflix that I didn't finish. Maybe figure out like some sort of like binge sesh while I do it. People going monkey. Here trying to get that last Equinox parts. I'm still hoping that maybe somebody here will have it. I don't have to also farm for Aya afterwards. I will try my best maybe to do a bit of off-stream farm as well. Probably not as intense, but at least something. I know I said that last week as well, and it never happened because I got busy with other things and just was not able to do it. But I'm hoping maybe this week I'm gonna be as busy. Yeah, at the very least, the focus that would be probably some Warframe, Final Fantasy, and Play the Spire. But I'm still thinking there is a high chance of me probably canceling the Friday stream, because I'm not sure when to move it. I can't do it on Wednesday. I can confirm that. I'm gonna be busy that night. Thursday is a doable thing.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Oh, right, okay. Wow. Yeah. Thursday would be the doable one. Because as I said, with Sundays, I would like to have at least a day of the weekend that it's for me without streaming, so I would not want to move it on Sunday.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Maybe... Now, actually, I think I could like talk a bit about it. Like, one of the thing is why I cannot. It's a big possibility I cannot do Fridays, or at least not as you know, on a weekly basis anymore. Because I did say that I decided to be a bit more work a bit more in like local communities in past months. Specifically to like a youth center, and I've had like some discussions, we've had some talks, and I did mention like, you know, my interest and passion of tabletop RPGs, and apparently all the frequent goers are also interested in tabletop, but they're also like still beginners overall. So there was this suggestion of, hey, during those kind of like Friday, like late night Friday kind of community days, or like community youth nights, I could run a session for the people that join in, and we can just do that if that's something you wish for. And they overall agreed, or they not necessarily agreed, but showed interest in that. And yeah, now I have to basically do some D&D sessions on Friday nights. And, you know, because D&D is D&D, there is a possibility it's going to take a bit. Those, you know, tabletop in general, they take a few hours, and those usually start at 6 in the afternoon. I'm still expecting that I'm not going to start those sessions on the dot, so there could be a delay, maybe even an hour delay. And like maybe to the best of my abilities, like I could run like 3-4 hours of the session, but that would still mean that around to try to finish or around 10 a.m. and then have like an 11 p.m. Stream for Fridays, but that's still kind of a rough hour to me. I could technically do it, do that and maybe start at 11 and maybe do like 3 hours of stream, not 4. I don't stay up until too late, because those could be like reasonable hours. I could probably do that, but I cannot guarantee it. Because it's really dependent on the group, how everyone is feeling, if they want to like extend for a bit longer, if they want to like still play, how long the session is, because I do want to like structure it or like at the very least plan it into, because I'm gonna run like a pre-made module. If I can even talk about it, because for those who are like familiar with like some of the 2014 starter modules, I'm running Dragon of Icefire Peak, because it's, in my opinion, it's probably out of the 2014 edition. Personally, I think it's probably one of the best starter books that you can get. It's for D&D. It's not the perfect. It could have been better, and even the adventure module itself, it could have facilitated aspects of the tabletop experience that a lot better, because it only focused more on the straight up mechanical fight elements and maybe with the occasional puzzle solving, but it's mostly on the combat sections.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yeah, that is what it is. So, and I'm probably gonna do my best to try to run actually no, let me grab this one. Oh. Okay, guess we're out. And my intent is at least like run. For those who know, that Dragon of Icefire Peak is structured in like quests, in a very gamey, like mercenary style, sort of like a group of adventurers where just they take on quest after quest after quest. It doesn't necessarily have a natural flow of progression, or it feels a bit more. It's not necessarily as this kind of gamey structure, as where other modules don't necessarily go that way. They go a bit more free-flowing, but because in this way it is very specifically, you have a quest that requires you to do X, Y, and Z. You have this quest that requires you to do this. That also allows me to kind of pace it to be more in the sense of, this is the quest I'm doing now, and this is the quest that we're gonna do today. We're gonna try our best to finish it. Once we're done with that quest, we move along with something else, and so on. But it's still a possibility that it's gonna run late, or it's gonna be a bit lengthier than I'm planning. That's usually the nature of tabletop games, so, and it's hard to kind of plan around it, and that's why I don't, even with the idea of maybe starting a bit later and running up for a shorter stream, doesn't sound ideal with me. I prefer to try something different. Oh, I can run these ones. Sure. Maybe like what, 370 more. Void traces. I'm halfway there, and it took me like what, 2 hours, let's say.
This embryonic fluid injector has been recalibrated to wreak havoc on Tile Regor's cloning operation. Defend
Unless
the
I'm
injector
lucky
for as long as possible to ensure maximum damage.
with some of the groups I
There
go
are
with.
fissures in the area. Use
Is
these to
how
crack
it
open a
is.
relic.
But even so, I am excited. It's been a while since I've actually run something myself, and I'm gonna run, you know, an adventure that I'm familiar with for two reasons. People, majority, if not everyone who's gonna join, are beginners, and a starter module, in my opinion, is probably a best option to ease people in, and and make sure that they are not gonna be in some harrowing, challenging experience that's gonna kill them, or you know, or where the game expects them to have some better game know-how and they don't have it. Even though, for those who are familiar with D&D, early level balancing is out the fucking window, and that's the one I'm gonna try my best to balance. Like, that's gonna be the work, I think the workload for my session preps, because I've run the session in the past, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. I think you're just reading through some of the parts of the book, and it's more than enough for me to kind of remember the stuff that I was doing. And because it's a simple adventure module, it's not a lot to take in, but it's more the workload of, okay, let me just make sure that until they are the party gets like level 3, that, you know, I'm not gonna kill them, because literally my first ever session in that adventure module, I killed one of the players, and not through combat. No, one of the traps killed them, and I kind of ran it as it was, and even I tried my best to kind of wink wink nudge nudge, try to hint them that, hey, maybe be careful with how exactly you handle that puzzle, because it's a trap that might kill you or do quite a lot of damage, so be careful.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
So yeah, some of the stuff I will probably have to rebalance or rework. Sweet. I don't care because I already have her, so that is good for me. Grab the in hilt. Runa, Korra. A lot of people are running Korra. Sing.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Stalker? I think it's Stalker. Where is the boy? Really? Nothing again? Bruh. So, fuck that whole latch. Man, fucking rough. Okay, now I think I'm officially halfway there with the... Oh yeah, even... Wait. For that. That's good. I might actually run at the very least until I have either until I hit the 4th hour mark or until I have all the void traces that I need, whichever comes first. I think I'm getting a few good drops. I just need what, 350 more. It's still a lot to grab. I think it's starting to feel okay, like temperature wise, so even while in a closed off room it's not as bad. Alright, back on the kind of D&D topic. Yeah, I'm excited to like run it again. I've actually, as I said before, I've also been hanging around like in a D&D server as well. That's been a lot of fun. It reminded me that I still enjoy, even though like D&D is not gonna be my go-to RPG. Like, if I were to like play with people that I know of and I'm a bit more close or familiar with, I would probably still choose a different system. But as a, hey, that is what kind of like the majority wants to try out, or I'm in an environment where people want to do something D&D related, I would still excitedly do it. I still have fun with it, and literally I've done like a text RP thing yesterday that I loved with all my heart, and it immediately made me actually fell in love with the character that I've made, and I'm excited to do more of that shenanigans.
Continue to
Ooh,
defend.
what Prime?
You will be rewarded for
Interesting.
your bravery.
I don't know why I ulted. And in some parts, the 2024 edition has surprised me. There are some aspects of it that I like a bit more.
Enough reactant to open your relic.
And they're pretty fun. On the martial side, because I am playing a martial class, for the first time ever, I am playing a barbarian, which there's something novel of just having a class that is a character that is mostly focused on just being a bonk character and nothing else. Not at a very skill-wise, not a lot of like deeper nuance. And I'm enjoying my time with the barbarian. It's still probably not my favorite class, but at the very least early level barbarian, it still feels like, oh yeah, here you do your attack. You missed with your attack. Well, that's kind of it. That's all you get. I guess you just deal with it. It is what it is. You just miss with your attack. That's it. That's all your turn. You have no bonus action resource that is going to be useful for you to use outside of just keeping your rage up. And once you do it, and as long as you do it once, that's kind of fine. And also, they did make a change with, I think, the rage. I'm pretty sure they changed some of the wording where, from the looks of it, I don't think it anymore. It requires you to actually do damage or have an actual outcome happen from your actions. It just requires you to initiate them, to actually do those actions, no matter if they are successful or not. Specifically, attack rolls and generating saving or forcing the enemies to do saving throws, which, and because of how they changed some of the actions like grapple and push, which now they're like built into the unarmed strike effect, but they are oddly built with it. Like, they're built into the unarmed strike, but you don't have to do an attack. You just you're just choosing to do the grapple effect, and you're no longer attack roll. You're just forcing the enemy to do a saving throw, which, I'll be honest, it still is a bit weirdly confusing and worded and put together. MIO.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Which, you know, like, oh yeah, how... Because, yeah, grapple was a bit convoluted and confusing, and how exactly you managed it in the past as well. But, weirdly enough, I don't think they fixed it with just... Yeah, they added it, but they made this weird thing where, for unarmed strikes, if you want to do the damage effect of just hitting someone with a punch, you have to do the attack roll. Oh, but if you want to use the other effects, those are like saving throws, where only the enemy has to do a roll. You no longer have to do anything. And for someone, especially if you come like with a familiarity that was before it, kind of sucks. And also the aspect I find a bit sucky, that you no longer have a synergy of grapple with rage, because doing these kinds of more like tactical, strategic options of combat with grappling and pushing, they were like a lot nicer before. They synergized a lot better with this rage before, because rage gave you advantage on strength skills. So, you know, any sort of athletics or skills were really nice. And grapple and push required athletics, and now it kind of sucks because you don't benefit from it. But they did still make it have an impact at least to your rage, because you are forcing a saving throw by trying to grapple, so at least you can maintain your rage up. But you only have to force them to make a saving throw. You don't have to fail it to keep your rage up. And the same thing with attacks. You don't have to do damage. You just have to attempt an attack roll even if it misses. It might have been the same even before. I just might not remember it correctly. And I don't think it requires you anymore to attack, I think, or like not attack, to receive damage to keep rage up. I have to double check. I have a weird suspicion that I have no longer seen that wording, or maybe it still is. But I don't know, that's my complaint with some of the skill checks. It kind of like removed a interesting layer of strategy and advantage that barbarians had, and I feel like that felt very identifiable to them. The same way how, you know, the rogue is a very mobile, and they can like manage the battlefield because of their cunning actions, having a lot of skill sets and abilities as a bonus actions compared to the other compared to the other classes. Yeah, that is the part I find sucky. I do like the weapon mastery system. Adds a new layer of strategy to your equipment and how you manage your tools, and I've actually had them in play in interesting ways recently, and I've sorry, I've had my fun with it.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Okay.
The relic
26.
has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah, with the spellcasters, I can't say much yet, because I've not played as spellcaster. On the server that I am joined, you can have alt characters. It's just you need to have played on the server for a while, and which is represented by having a character of a significant level already there. So I will also try to experiment with like a caster class afterwards. I like to see also like multiclassing, how it kind of feels now with some of the changes that they've done. Multiclassing, I think it's still the same, but you know, because I am running mostly 2024 stuff. I am curious to see how the characters are like put together. I am in disagreement with some of the design decisions of retro, of like changing so every class fits the design philosophy of third level. It is subclass representative, where for certain classes that the lore and narrative of that class does not fit this concept. As I said before, like how does a warlock or a draconic or like a sorcerer all of a sudden figure out their bloodline or pact or something of that sort after a few adventuring experiences, and not immediately? because those are like innate parts of the class. You know, similar with the cleric, how they are a cleric of a certain faith, but they cannot benefit a domain up until like the 3rd level, even though they are a follower of a specific deity, usually flavor-wise. Sure. Okay, it was actually my first Prime frame on my OG account. Is the other one? They're not going, so I'll stay. Okay, fine.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over.
They don't want to.
Time to evacuate.
Where? On foot? It's 460. It's only like 240. That's still a lot. If I can get that in time. I know that's no. For a second, because I saw the Gauss customization chest plate, for a second I was like, is that Gauss? Then I looked a bit more closer at the arm and silhouette. I was like, no, that's Nova. What the fuck am I saying? Not Nova, Mag. What the fuck? And named her wrong. Okay. Only mobile defense. Sure. If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah, I've had my... Yeah, still that's an aspect I don't like design philosophy-wise. I would have honestly prefer more of maybe they went the other way around, where all the classes have a determining subclass at level 1, but just, you know, spread out the features across like multiple levels. Like that would have been fine in my...
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Wow. Okay. Because there were even like some classes that I still would have argued that would have been maybe a level 1, for example, paladins, so still would have also been a level 1, not a level 3. As well. I wonder if they also I am debating, or not debating, but I am theorizing that one of the reasons they moved it to this structure, it's also to balance out multiclassing, because that's definitely a main factor. They've removed some aspects of the game that probably were a bit unbalanced.
We are finished here. Move on.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Parvos. Protect me!
Because that is possible. It's a possibility that, you know, the infamous
Terminal spotted.
you know, 1 level dip in Hexblade Warlock, or, you know, the OG Coffee locks, like a few levels of fighter to get that second wind, and a few of the other benefits. There were always some of these very kind of like quote-unquote meta go-to options for multiclassing, and I do wonder if they decided to do this so they lose themselves from certain capstones, like powerful capstones, faster if they want to, you know, benefit from some other classes, other subclasses perks. Because I'm pretty sure if you go level, if you multiclass and 3 levels in a separate class, you lose out on the boons, because I think the boon is at level 19 or 20, or even so, like some really big capstone features that now they've added for the classes to kind of incentivize also fully focusing one class, which, you know, understandable.
Area completed.
So, you know, you give players players a reason, like another incentive not to multi-class and just commit themselves fully.
Here is a terminal.
Because with this first character that I'm running, that's my plan. Unless the narrative to me feels different, I am gonna plan out to actually run them fully as a barbarian and nothing else. But the next class that I want to try, I do want to look into some multi-class, also because I want to try out some character concept that I had in mind for a long time, or try to revisit some character concepts in a better way. And a lot of them were multi-classy types.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
But otherwise, good. The server allows you to have 3 characters active at a time. You can decide to retire certain characters and then, you know, basically add new ones to the roster, which that is completely fine. But only, I think, 3 active at all times you can have.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
And, you know, you need to reach certain like level milestones with one of the characters first in order to be able to have a secondary and a third one. So it also equally, you know, incentivizes you to commit to the server, and also at the same time having some spaced out character levels, so that way you have opportunities to play with some newcomer players that maybe have just joined in and have some low level characters, and also while at the same time still having some high level campaigns or high level adventures at the same time. Yeah. Grabbing myself a forma. How are we doing hour-wise? Okay, we're doing fine. I think I can run another mission before the ad break.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, I think I can do that. 80... Oh, 90. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so next mission will give me at 500 voice traces, and that means I only need 200 more. Which, if I am lucky, I can do them pretty fast. Okay. New avoid missions would have been great. That would have been a 2 birds 1 stone sort of scenario, because I would have had chances to get some Aya at the same time and get myself some relics as I was running for traces. But at least this way I have some of them stockpiled that you just...
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Ah.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. You're near a fissure. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Corrupted
Right.
fluids are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Is it just me, or did they change a bit how the those leech XMSs works? I don't think they spawned as many AoEs on the ground as it prior. I'm pretty sure they were like fewer in numbers. I do wonder if that was like some tweaks from the last update.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Door access to
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I'm getting some decent void tracing drops, so that's nice.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Wise Parvus, the low thief shall never know the cool caress of your crowns.
Well, too late. I already grabbed him.
We are finished here. Move on.
Yeah, I'll let the Gauss grab because he is speed after all.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Alright.
Still working on it.
Nice.
Continue to defend.
Man, fucking roll that one. Thanks.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And let's go.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Ow. Okay. Let's see, are we lucky? No, we're not. Hoping that maybe one of them was one I did.
Another job well executed.
Hey, got what I need. That's good. But I'm like, check how many. Wait, I have. I'm just too lazy to do the math. 129. That means that I need 171 more, and I'm gonna be done, which I think I can do. I think I can extend for a bit longer, so I will be taking a quick break now because an ad is about to come up, and I will return once the ad break is over and do a few more runs to at least get to that 700 mark of void traces. So then maybe another time we can keep on continuing the farm. Or if not, maybe I'll do it a bit more off stream. We'll see. And if I manage to get the part off stream, then we'll probably do something else on Warframe. So yeah, taking a break now, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there we go. So, well, a few more runs to go. Then we'll end this for today. Let's... pick. Drops forma by any... Yep. Grab this. Come on. Yeah. One person, really? Am I that lucky?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
No one else is joining. Pretty good. It's not that late of an hour.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's kind of rare. Good thing I noticed.
We are finished here. Move on.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Pavel. Protect me!
Hey, finally. Whoop.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare.
It's the same kind of location, really.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
I have to pay attention. I'm actually defending this. We were really close to losing it.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Keep moving.
Okay. Grab it, let's go.
I never take charity.
I was about to do the mistake of actually jumping into the reactor.
There is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Really?
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
To be fair, jumping in the reactor is a canon event. Every Warframe player has to do it at least once.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, I feel really like with some degrees. Decrease, yeah.
Were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
I already moved the fuck away from there. Ah! On. There you go. Not sure, I'll be kind. Have a void trace on me. Actually 5.
Another job well executed.
Oof. Not the best of drops. Honestly, if I get like around 25-ish, that means I can do this whole thing in 7 missions, 7 more missions. And 7 missions, that's like in half an hour, so it would be actually kind of on point. Yeah, okay, not much else left. Okay, so I guess I'll just take them one by. I usually prioritize the ones that also drop forma, because at the very least I get something that could be of use to me compared to just having a few more.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Not a stalker?
There's a heavy unit approaching. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Ooh. I think it was probably just a normal faction invasion.
Walkers incoming. This will take a moment.
Wait. Somebody actually slotted that? Okay.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
One here. That.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Area completed. Move on.
Let's go.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Most cunning founder! With my life I protect your sacred crowns!
That.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay, below.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Huh? Oh, fuck.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Yoink this. Almost got run
Location
over.
reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Okay. I have the other one. Up opposite.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The odds were against us,
And
Tenno,
got it.
but we did it. Mission complete.
Ooh. Escaped it just in time. Man. Nothing. Absolutely squat.
Mission complete.
Yeah,
Excellent
sure.
work, Tenno.
Phantom blades. That works. Yeah, that works. If I'm 174, that means another 106. Yeah, let's start with the drop ones. Not singular drop, the ones that I have one of. Need those. I usually keep the larger stacks last, in case I do a repeat mission.
Look out for reactant.
I can just auto select
Use the
those,
reactant to open a relic.
so I don't have to every time
Working on
look
your
through them
relic.
as a
Find more. Location reached.
time
Drop me in and defend our position.
you know, under a time limit.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Have a distant one.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Really? Not gonna keep getting that. Oh.
Walkers incoming. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Okay.
The relic
okay.
has been cracked open.
Ah,
Finish
now
your
I still
mission
have to
to
go
find
up.
out what's inside.
I thought I
Here
was
is a terminal.
positioned correctly, but I'm
Get
not.
in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Ooh. Okay. I don't know why I was keep whipping that synthesis scanner. Yeah,
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I'm here, darling.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Metal bitch. I just jumped in. But that's not mine.
We are finished here. Move on.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crown.
I'm guessing he's an ally? Okay. Oh. Weird, but sure.
Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Giving me wall lashes one. Those are the only ones that find them fun to do. Those are like okay.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
There. That's better.
And she's gone. Okay. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I just noticed the chat because the YouTube one is a bit more distance. You want to know something exciting I'm unlocking? Sure. You can share if that's. I'm suspecting it is related to Warframe, so. Go ahead if that is so. I'm unlocking Sirius and Orion. They're currently being built. Oh, nice. I've not yet worked onto farming them. I am a bit behind with getting some Warframes that I want to get. Even with some of the older, even with the previous updates, I still want to grab Uriel at some point. I just haven't had the time to farm for him. Similar with Sirius and Orion. Dante is another one because unfortunately I missed the stream where they did the drop. I was not. I was away during when it happened.
Job well executed.
Oh man, that's rough. I didn't get a good drop. Well, I'm not gonna deny that, but not the drop I wanted. Oh well. Still have a bit of time. Yeah, Dante, Kovex is another one. Which else? I think there's some other non-prime frames that I want to grab. That right now my mind is blanking. Oh yeah, right now I just didn't have time. Currently I'm just collecting, just stockpiling my void traces, so next time, or maybe even off stream, I'm gonna do some attempts to grab the last piece that I need for Equinox, which is of course the rare drop every time. And I've wasted all my eye to grab her, to try to grab her.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Location reached.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't even had like a chance to look too closely at the Sirius and Orion's kit. Like I vaguely looked at it on during the launch week, but I'm not fully knowledgeable all the ins and outs. It looks neat. It in a way it feels kind of like a different take on how Equinox could have been done. And I'm still hoping on some slight Equinox reworks just to make her a bit better. Like, it's not, she's not bad. She's still a decent nuker overall to focus. And I did hear that you can make out like a hybrid build that works with both forms, and it's you know, usable instead of just keeping the damage form up.
We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up?
Eh.
It's going down, kids.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Good.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, I was getting, I think, about an hour in the day where I think it's gonna be a bit harder to find people, because this is like the second mission where I've not had a full squad. So my chances of grabbing or finding a freebie Equinox drop are kind of lowered. But hey, at least if I have the stockpile of void traces done today, I'll consider that a win.
Area completed. Move on.
Okay.
Change of plans. Ignore your original objective.
Oh.
Leave nothing alive.
Okay.
Harvest Granon,
Time to
your
murder.
sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idols.
Ah, of course, the mission waypoint was sending me in the wrong direction.
Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Okay, let's get out of here. Sure. I'll grab the 2-form, I suppose. Ah, I appreciate the assistance.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay, I'm at 600. So I need like what? That's 83? Yeah, 83 traces and I'm At 700. Yeah, that's good. I should be able to do it.
This is a mobile defense mission. You
Is it
must
just me
deliver
running?
payloads
What?
And defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared
Really?
for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find
Taking it
more.
a bit slower.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend
Just
our
so-
position. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Yeah, I guess the hours are no longer in my favor.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Walkers incoming.
Okay,
Area completed.
I suppose this is going to
Move
be a
on.
solo mission.
You have collected enough reactors to open your relic. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Ah. Oh, come on. I'm keep missing.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here.
Alright.
Move on.
Most wise founder, protect your avaricious servant.
Grabbed it. And last one.
Spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And I'm out.
Test, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
The path to greatness is walked one step at a time.
Another job well executed.
Okay. That's pretty fine. Okay, squad found. Good. Good. I want at least a few more chances of to see if someone else might be running
You've got
this.
to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Ow.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Ah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
There we go.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Wow. Okay.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Okay.
Tenno, your pillage was opened.
Oh, I think that's on my side.
Looks like heavy activity ahead. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Location reached. Drop me in and
Not?
defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crowns.
Come on, stop running. Okay, if I'm okay with some of the drops.
Still working on it.
In
Continue to
another
defend.
mission or two I should finished. I think that's just in time.
We are finished here. Move on.
Let's go.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Hey.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Down. And we are done with this. Let's get out.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Ah. I should be good. Ah. Maybe. Maybe it's gonna drop.
Another job well executed.
And 159, I still need 41. To be fair, if I am lucky, I could do it in one mission if I'm really lucky. We'll have to see. Well, let's go. It ended. I know I'm gonna be a bit of an ass, but I'll just have to drop this because I cannot stay for longer. I know I'm just gonna be an ass about it. I just cannot stay. Ah, man. Missions are rough. Fine, I'll grab the excavation one. They are all of them are end. With Grenier? Oh no, it is. Hey, where am I? 21. Good. I think now it makes sense why I was not finding any people, because I think those endless ones jumped in. The good thing is,
the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
from my memory, these are fast.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Okay, good.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Alright. I'll have to dip immediately after I'm done with this. It's gonna probably be after a second round. We forgot to spawn in my guys. Oh my god, he used to pull me. Not doing much.
Complete. Look what we found. Extraction available. You may leave now, or continue excavating artifacts. The choice is yours.
Okay, let's see what we get. Not what I wanted, but not bad. Ah. One. Nah, okay, nobody is running.
excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Alright.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. Excavator destroyed. That artifact is now lost to us. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Alright, come on. Okay, 40, I'll take it.
Relic is opened.
I'll take this, that's all I need. I'm not staying for any longer.
Excavator deployed.
It's not
Protect the
really
unit
the
while
amount
it
I
extracts
wanted,
the
but
artifact. Look what we just uncovered.
the fuck is it? What? Oh,
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
nothing complete. Ow. Ah. Okay.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
And
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator stalled. Find another fuel cell and take it to the excavator. Excavation complete. Look what we found.
okay, I'm moving towards extraction. Theoretically, that's small. I'll grab it. Get nothing because I'm out. I'll take this. That's more than enough for me. But that's also gonna be it for the stream. We got to the number we needed, close enough, 699, which is there. I'm not gonna stay for like another one just for one void trace, because I will get that anyways by doing another run, by just doing a radiant run anyhow, so that's not a big loss. So I'll just stop here, do my thing.
This excavator is
Unfortunately,
powered.
we haven't had any luck of finding a group that was running some of these vaulted relics. But at least next time, if I don't do it off stream, we're just gonna do our best to grab some Equinox parts. I'm probably gonna farm Aya and run them as we get them. I think that's gonna be the plan. At the very least, that's how I'm thinking on doing it. But anyways, it was fun. We still had some nice chats, nice discussions, all that fun, little stuff. But this is where I'll stop because it's getting late. It's getting also a bit intense because oh boy, is it hot. And I do need to. I do also need to cool off, so that is a requirement. Now, Anad is probably gonna run while I do all of this and prep for the stream and for the raid. So it is what it is. But yeah, so let me see who we can raid and who we can say hi to. What friends do we have around? Someone doing some vaguely familiar. Go on, look up. Don't say much, but we can jump in at someone. I think we've raided in a while, so let's do that. Let me first put it on the YouTube side. Now I will put it here as well. That raid. We are going at Red's place. 666 Red dog. Currently playing Raven's Watch. I'm not familiar with this game. Looks neat. Looks interesting. Turn-based maybe. Action adventure-y. I'm not fully sure. But anyways, looks interesting. Looks fun. But that's gonna be it. Those are the raid messages that see right there. First one for those who are not subbed, and the second one for those who are. But yeah, I will be seeing you all tomorrow. As per usual, interact with the usual interactable things like sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, or do all those algorithm good things, and to keep yourself notified. Bell thingies to get notified, because as I said, currently I'm not centralized in any place, so the more places you follow me at, the better, the more likely you are to know when I'm doing streams, outside of just seeing the schedule, because things like what happened today, where I had to delay it because of weather conditions and whatnot, can be a factor, especially now in the summer. So yeah, do please take care of yourself with that. But anyways, I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. You're amazing. Don't forget that. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.